Find the exact value of the real number theta given theta equals secant inverse of negative square root of 2. First question for you is we got to determine where does this value come from. Well, this is the same thing as the square root of 2 over 1. Okay, now secant is y, or is like psi y cosec, tangent is y over x. Secant, sec c gets cosy. It's kind of like cosine, but it's the inverse. So it's actually h over x. So right now we're saying this is my h, this is my x. Well, that's a problem because right now if I try to find this and say, okay, I got 1x but only 2 total fingers, that's a problem because h is your total fingers. So what I'm going to first do is usually we want h to be the square root of 4. So I'm going to multiply both of these by the square root of 2. And I need to have a negative out in front there. So now if I did that, I would have, this is equal to, sorry, I'm going to go below, ran out of room, the square root of 4 over square root 2. Now we can do this. This means I have 4 h fingers. It means 4 total fingers, and 2 of them are below the break. So inverse means look at the back of your hand. X is counting from the bottom. I got 2 fingers, so I go thumb, pointer, and I'm going to bend the next one. It's my middle finger. I still have 4 total fingers, so this is good. I flip my hand over, and I see that this occurs at the pi over 4 location. Now here's the deal. It needs to be negative. So I'm going to draw a quick graph here, and we're going to figure out where this goes. All students take calculus. Secant is like cosine. So if cosine has to be negative, then it can't be the first quadrant nor the fourth quadrant. The answer's got to come from either this quadrant or this one, either 2 or 3. So we want it to be pi over 4. So let's think here. Which is the quickest occurring? Well, if you started from the x-axis, you notice these are both the same. If they're both the same, we take always the positive value, the one that's going up above. So this is the quickest value. So pi over 4 in this quadrant. How many pi's over 4 are almost 1 whole pi? Well, 3 pi's over 4 is almost 1 whole pi. So my answer is 3 pi over 4.